anticipating fans ready to raise the roof. Hi, I'm Tony Gubber. We're now just seconds from kickoff. Today's match, Brazil versus England. The yellow strip is so distinctive. The players' faces giving nothing away. We do apologise for the interference on your picture. We're trying to rectify the problem. This programme was brought to you by Konami Computer Entertainment Tokyo. The referee blows to start the game.
Contest involving France and Italy. We're here in the USA for today's big game, the crowd really buzzing with expectation. So now it's time to go down to the pitch and join John Motson and Andy Gray.
Yes, we're looking forward to this one, Des. We could be in for a very interesting match.
You know, I reckon we could see some fireworks here today, John. Anything can happen in these games, and you can bet they'll have been told to go out and win this, despite it being a friendly.
It's a little bit cloudy, but there's no sign of rain. The temperature is standing at 31 degrees Celsius. And hello, all of you football freaks, this is Peter Brackley. Brazil versus Switzerland is what we'll be bringing you today. We're joined by our game analyst, Trevor Brooking. Welcome to the game, Trevor.
Good afternoon, it's good to be here.
What a beautiful start to the season. And what are your predictions for today's game, Trevor?
Both teams have a lot of speedy players on the wings, so they'll have to watch out for counter-attacks.
And both teams are led onto the pitch by their captains. The team photograph session is going on at the moment. This screen shows the expected formation they'll assume for the game.
The 2002 FIFA World Cup. Only 90 minutes stands between these teams.
match is just about to get underway. Trevor Brooking will be watching it with me.
Thanks, Peter. Well, the teams are ready, the managers are ready, and the referee is ready. So let's get underway.
The first group stage match, quite possibly the most important game in terms of getting off on the right note too. Both teams, I imagine, will be going for the win today. Tackles could be fierce today.
Thanks for joining us for today's game here in Kaiserslautern. I'm Clyde Tilsley. The World Cup finals last for 4 wonderful weeks, but they're over all too quickly for half the teams here, so this is a critical group game.
It certainly is. They won the first one, that's great, but you've got to forget about that now and deal with the job in hand. Can they keep it going? I believe they can.
Hello and a warm welcome from me, John Champion. Covering this game with me is someone who certainly knows a thing or two about playing in the top flight, and that's Mark Lawrence.
Good afternoon. It's great to be up here in the box. I'm ready to get going.
The group stage opening game has finally arrived after a lengthy build-up in the media. No doubt at all that this match will set the tone for the rest of the group stage, quite possibly for the whole competition. So both teams definitely have their eyes on a win. Away we go, the first game.
Welcome to the 2010 FIFA World Cup in South Africa, the world's biggest sporting event, football's most prestigious trophy. Serious business for the teams, a carnival atmosphere among the fans. The whole country is in party mood, but these players carry their nation's hopes and dreams onto the field. For them and for their managers, no greater honour, no greater pressure than representing your country on this stage. Andy Townsend, you know what it's like.
It's like nothing else in football, Clyde. You can play for the very best club sides on this earth, but nothing beats the pride and the passion of turning out for your country, for all the millions of fans back home. You just never forget it.
It has been years in the planning. Some thought we'd never see these great names in a World Cup on African soil. But somehow the spirit of the country and of the tournament has shone through.
Yeah, and the welcome for the players, Clive, has always just been overwhelming. This is a unique World Cup. It's a once-in-a-lifetime experience that will live long in the memory.
And we're off. Should be an entertaining game.
Welcome, and this is the first group stage match of the International Cup. The players now walking out, and a frenetic atmosphere should provide a vivid backdrop to this hugely anticipated contest. And the spectators rise for the national anthem. Well, this is a stage where Germany are course and distance specialists. The biggest competition of the lot, their opening game, and the tournament mentality will no doubt come to the fore again, Jim Begley.
Yeah, always strong in that regard, but this stereotypical image we've got of Germany and the discipline, the organisation, that's still there to an extent, but they've moved on from that. There's much more flair now and flamboyance about what this team can produce.
We're now underway.
Welcome again, Clyde Tilsley and Andy Townsend, your commentary team for a group match, a passport to the knockout stages.
Yep, interesting match-up this between two very good teams.
Arena de Sao Paulo is close to capacity. Everyone here wanting to see this one.
Yeah, it's a beautiful day today, and let's hope the players really get stuck into this match.
First, the playing of the national anthems of France and England. Time for the talking to stop and the tournament to begin for France. The first time we'll have seen them in action. How far can they go?
When you've got quality of the likes of Remy and Nasri and Giroud, Benzema and co, you must have a chance, but they've got to get the spirit in the camp. That was sadly lacking in 2010.
England and France seem drawn to each other. They came together at the last major championships, the Europeans in Ukraine.
Yeah, it finished level pegging that one, Clive. Both teams qualified. Joleon and Lescott put England in front, but a really good equaliser from Samir Nasri.
Did you captain Ireland against the French during your playing days?
I think I may have played against France, Clive, very early on in my Irish career, but never played against them in tournament football. But again, watching them win the European Championships and the World Cup with that Zidane team was special times.
Refereeing this game is Henry McDillan.
Welcome to day one of the greatest global festival of football there is. The atmosphere, the sense of expectation, fevered, frenetic. This is the one fixture they all wanted to see, and every day has only fanned the flames of expectation. The national anthem of Argentina rings out. Italy have elected to go 4-4-2.
4-4-2 is as orthodox as it comes, Peter. It's been tried and tested through the ages, and it'll continue reappearing through the ages.
So it's down to business here.
First tournament, they won the first tournament, 1930, they won again in 1950, long time ago. Here's the chance to make modern-day history. Uruguay in the World Cup final from the Luzhniki Stadium, Moscow, and it's live! This is the big day, the biggest day in world football. The World Cup final, it only comes round once every 4 years, and the prize is to be the top country in the world game. It's a brilliant setting, the Luzhniki Stadium in Moscow, and we're lucky to be here, we being myself, Martin Tyler, and Alan Smith.
Yeah, we certainly are lucky. You think back to previous finals, they've not all been absolute entertainment, but I think this one will, given the two sets of strikers on show. I've got to say, I think there'll be goals out there.
We pause now for the national anthems. Here are the 11 names on the Uruguay team sheet. Fernando Muslera starts in goal. In attack, Edinson Cavani partners up front with Luis Suarez. Argentina with this lineup. Sergio Romero plays in goal. Nicolas Otamendi plays with Javier Mascherano as the centre-backs. Gonzalo Higuain is the sole striker today. The two teams that have fought their way through.
Buenas tardes a todos en este día tan maravilloso. Ha quedado una tarde buenísima, sin una sola nube a la vista. La atmósfera del estadio es de lo más alegre. Las hinchadas de ambos equipos han venido en tropel para animar a su equipo. Este estadio, que no tiene muy buena accesibilidad, parecía una batalla campal horas antes del partido. Muestra de cuánto les importa a estos aficionados el resultado de este encuentro y de cuánto aprecian y valoran este magnífico deporte. Este es, sin dudas, uno de los estadios más fáciles de reconocer de este precioso deporte. Tiene un color especial. El público se pone en pie ante el himno nacional de Portugal. Después de ponernos los pelos de punta, llega el momento. este partido va a verse en todas partes. El estadio va a estar totalmente lleno.
Sí, en cierto modo da pena de que se trate de solo un amistoso, pero al mismo tiempo esto podría alentar a los jugadores a mostrarse más expresivos, ya que los técnicos pueden aprovechar para poner a prueba nuevos sistemas, nuevas tácticas. Es lo bonito de los amistosos. En cierto modo podríamos hablar de un partido de entrenamiento previo a la próxima gran cita de cada conjunto.
Pita el árbitro.
What a game we have in store for you today. The hype has been building all week and the fans are pouring into the stadium. The tension palpable. We'll have every kick of the ball for you live on EA TV. Good evening and welcome to Al Khor. Welcome to the Al Bayt Stadium, the venue for this one. My name's Derek Ray, and delighted to have alongside me, as usual on these occasions, Stuart Robson. And it is a first test for these two countries here at the 2022 FIFA World Cup. It's the Netherlands, and they take on Spain.
Well, I'm looking forward to this one, Derek. It's so important that you get off to a good start. So let's hope both sides go for the win here and we get an exciting match.
Here's the starting 11 for the Netherlands. Virgil van Dijk plays with Matthijs de Ligt in central defence, and the tactical configuration has two players in attack from the very outset. Here's the lineup for Spain. Carvajal starts with Jordi Alba in the fullback positions. Pablo Sarabia starts with Ferran Torres out wide. And the main striker today is Morata. And so the match is underway.